What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Sakira, and we're about to get into this weekly predictions, you guys. A couple disclaimers. So first of all, I am sweating because it is so hot. I don't want to turn on the AC because it's going to be really loud. So I have the windows open, which probably won't make a difference in the noise because the streets are really loud. It's New York City, right? So either way, work with me. I prefer the fresh air anyway. I lit some Palo Santo, so you know we got to air this bit out. You know that. Okay, so also, I want to hit the sound bowl. We're going to start today off a little bit different. I want you guys to take a little breather with me. Let's get really zen, you know what I mean? Really tap in and vibe with the energy. And lastly, you guys, don't, you know what I mean? Don't come for me. I know that this deck, when I use it, the reflective quality, it doesn't give sometimes, you know? It does make it very hard to see, but you guys, I have to be honest. Like, I was feeling called to this deck since yesterday. There's no way that I'm not going to use this deck today. Like, I feel that, you know? And so I'll do a really good job at explaining what you need to know, right? Just if you can't really make out the imagery on the cards, you know, forgive me. That's all I ask. Okay, so let's hit the sound bowl. I think one of the choo-choos are eating. It's really hot. I feel bad for them. I need to put some ice in their water because this is not it. New York City is not giving today. Oh my. Okay. So what we're about to do, we're just going to take one deep breath in, out. I'm going to hit the sound bowl. I'm going to go around the ring for a little bit. So take in the vibes, take in the sound of what you are hearing. Let it move through your energy. You know what I mean? Raise that frequency. So we're going to hit it. We're going to get in tune, and then we're going to get right into the reading. All right, let's get it in. If you feel called to, you can take more than one deep breath. I'm going to ring this for just a little bit. Okay. I'm telling you, the power of sound is unmatched, literally. So you guys, I'm feeling called to start with this deck right here. I think it's called Dark Mirror Oracle, I want to say. I want to see, or start the reading off by seeing what shadow energies are we going to be confronted with this week ahead. Now, this could be shadow energies within us, you know, external from us. But what I will say is this, you guys, if you are dealing with shadow energy from people around you, chances are that shadow energy is also within you. So just check yourself, you know what I mean? So let's see, let's get some clarity on what we may be faced with at this point in time, or, you know, in the upcoming week. For the collective, tuning in with the guides, the angels, the ancestors, the Most High, divine source. What needs to be heard, said, and honored for the week ahead, Spirit? Oh, okay. I will take this one. We have Queen of My World. Ooh. Let me show you guys what I'm seeing. So I almost feel like, come on, little choo-choos. You guys, the cat hair gets everywhere. There's not enough lint rollers in the world. Okay, so I almost feel like when I look at this card, like Queen of My World, it can be, you know, viewed in so many different ways, but I feel like the shadow energy is how can you become more of the center of your own universe? Some of you guys are used to focusing outside of self a lot. I did see the Parasite. Let me see what these cards were. Peaceful Among Thorns, Today for Tomorrow, and Parasite. We're just going to take all four of them. So the shadow energy, it reads as such, you guys. Let's see. What's the back of the deck? Masquerade. Wow. Wow, this is so powerful. So for the week ahead, you may notice that you are done. You know what I mean? Living. Sorry, you guys. We got engines. I told you it's going to get loud. So bear with me. We're going to move through the energy. So you may notice this week that you really find that truly at the depth of your soul, you are not the most happy. You may be putting on a happy face for those around you, or even, you know, just to get through the day. But I feel like ultimately, like the shenanigans, the charades, it's about to be up. This week, Spirit's going to be revealing to us the ways in which we have been putting on a show, maybe for ourselves or for other people, but it's not serving us, right? Queen of My World with Peaceful Among Thorns. This whole spread, you guys, I'll pick it up. Today for Tomorrow, and then Parasite. This whole energy right here, it just gives me vibes of like, how can I become the center of my world when I just want to make sure that everybody's happy? I just want to make sure everybody's at peace. I just want to make sure that, you know, also some of you may have an issue with confrontation. You may not really like to stir the pot. You know what I mean? So it's like you can't really focus too much on yourself, especially if there's parasitic energy around you, because with parasites, they need a host, right? And so you can't be the queen of your world if you're the queen of somebody else's world, if you're a host for somebody being a parasite to you. I feel like this week is going to be the ways in which we see how things and people outside of us are draining us of, I don't want to say our life force, right? But just draining us of our energy, draining us of maybe our time, our resources, our efforts, our love, right? And how we're not tipping the scales to bring back balance, especially when it comes to being the center of your own world, the center of your own universe. Spirit said it, period. This today for tomorrow, 3 and 2, 32, that adds to 5, right? I feel like this is something that really needs to change. Some of you guys put off what you could do today for tomorrow, right? It's really that energy of, well, I didn't choose myself today, but maybe tomorrow I'll do it, right? Or maybe I did something I didn't really feel like doing, but I just wanted to be happy. Or maybe like it's like, well, tomorrow I'll work on being happy. Look at this. Sacrifice. Hiding your true self. Oh my God. Bride in a cage. This is what I'm saying. You guys, I couldn't make this up if I tried. This energy, the shadow energy that's confronting us this week, it's really giving vibes of like, you sacrificing yourself, not really showing people who you truly are, not even honoring who you truly are, how you truly feel, right? Like there are times when you maybe don't want to show up for people. I'm going to be so real. You don't want to show up for people. And you are going to realize this week that you are doing things maybe from this inauthentic place. And it's not because you're a disingenuine person. It's because, again, you don't even have enough energy to give to yourself. So when you're giving to other people, it's not from this abundant place. It's from this really drained place, right? It's from this place of like, I just want to keep the peace and tomorrow I'll worry about me. Tomorrow I'll focus on self. But tomorrow never comes. And the universe this week, spirit this week, is going to be showing us the ways in which we need to work around this energy. They're saying start with Black Moon Astrology. So we're going to go there next. You guys, I did not expect this reading to start off like this, but damn. Spirit comes through with the tea like never before, as per usual. I feel like you guys, nowadays when I read the messages, they just feel so, I don't know, they feel so intense to me. Like, I don't know if there's something going on in the air, if there's something going on in the energy. You know what I mean? All right, we got 5th house creativity. Ooh, I like that. I like that. 5th house is also the house of romance. It's the house of children. It's also the house of like, I call it like movie stardom, right? Because you use your creativity usually to become really like famous and attract a lot of attention, success, Hollywood, like that kind of like little choo-choo is coming through the crack over here. Hi, baby. And then we have Mercury mind. Fire element desire. So this week, you guys, aside from the shadow energy, right? Moving on to calmer waters. I see here that the focus is going to be channeling some creativity, right? Thinking of more creative ideas, channeling your desire into some creative ideas. I heard the word projects just now, projects and prospects. So some of you guys are considering potential ideas, potential pathways, potential new startups, ventures, venues, right? Even maybe how to turn a hobby like mainstream. Like I feel like there's a lot of energy this week on figuring out how to creatively get something started or how to creatively go about a situation, right? Some of you guys have a desire to really make yourself the center of your universe, and this week you may be focused on how you can creatively, you know, find ways, think of ways, get creative with your ideas on how to make that happen, how to manifest that, right? What's at the bottom? Neptune sacrifice. So more energy of sacrifice. Some of you guys are really like, I just get this energy of self-sacrifice so much, like, and now what needs to be sacrificed is that habit, that pattern, right? That's what needs to be released, purged, cleansed, let go of, because it's not serving you. This week is, wow, this is a powerful week. I feel like this is the week of revelation, right? The week of, I just heard enough is enough. So some of you guys are going to be putting your foot down, setting like, you know, boundaries, you know, even if this is boundaries against not even people, but things, right? Like institutions. You could have a job that requires so much of you, right? Voyage of the heart, love flows through you and to you. So this week you're going to be, look at that, through you and to you, under Queen of My World. This is giving me vibes of like, this is the week you choose you. This is the week you focus on you. Is it raining? No, it was. You guys, I don't know. I have a thing with the rain. It really is my vibe. It's so beautiful. But back to the reading. This is the week that it's feeling like you're going to be focused on self. You're going to be focused on you. And that's a beautiful thing. We have gates of triumph. Success expands in your life because you choose you this week. Because love flows through you and to you, you get the things that you're looking for. Then we have Passion and pleasure, savor your life. More energy of desire, passion, pleasure. It's giving like Venus vibes. Some of you guys are going to be choosing self-love. You're going to be getting into the things that make you feel good. You're going to be getting into the things that bring you a lot of happiness. Some of you guys are going to turn the things that you're passionate about into something successful, or you're going to be thinking of ways to creatively get that started once again. With unknown territory, you are exactly where you need to be. So some of you guys are doing something new this week, and you're going to be feeling like, is this even the right path? Like, you know, really having uncertainty, really questioning what's going on. You know, as far as the circumstances, there could be things happening in your life this week also that that cause you to question things. But we have vast vistas at the back. Expand your horizons. So this is telling me, you guys, that whatever you experience this week is really causing you to expand, right? Any downloads you get is for the purpose and the sake of expansion, right? It's helping you to become more of who you are. And I feel like, you guys, with Gates of Triumph, like, success expands in your life, more of that energy of expansion. You are growing this week, right? You're becoming more in tune with self. Some of you guys are also with this peaceful among thorns. They're showing me like once you put your foot down and you become the, you know, the queen of your own world, you're going to have peace while there are going to be thorns pointed at you, around you, right? You could have people again, and this could be people or situations that just maybe fall apart because you're no longer giving it the same energy, right? But the parasitic energy is not going to be very happy, regardless if it's a person, a thing, whatever this is. It's not going to really bode well with your new decision to focus on self. But that's okay, right? You're in, and what am I going to say? You're in unknown territory. There we go. So this means that this might be new for you, right? Choosing you, choosing self, putting self first, indulging in self-love might be new for you. But this week, honey, it's going to be new, but it's going to be happening. And I feel like it's going to be something you naturally feel called to do. It's not going to be something where you're like forced into self-love, or where you're forced into, you know, choosing yourself. I feel like there may be just a revelation where you see like, okay, I need to get creative. I need to figure out a way to do more of the things that I love, you know, make my desires more important to me. Some of you guys are putting other people's desires over your own, and that doesn't help you to expand, right? You expand through your own creative energy. So the things that you feel called to do, right? That's your soul asking you to embark on an experience, embark on a journey to help you expand, to help you grow. Because everything you go through in life is for the purpose of growing, for the purpose of growth. So I feel like some of you guys have been giving into other people's wishes, their desires, you know what I mean? Masquerading like maybe this is your desire too, like it makes you happy too. But really, it's, again, it's a personal self-sacrifice, especially with the number 7 being here. 7 is the number of, you know, your personal path, your spiritual journey, especially on like a personal level. And then we have hiding your true self, and this is card number 14. So I feel like for you guys, again, 1 and 4 adds to 5. That is about change, and that's what's going to be changing this week, right? Like, no longer will you be hiding your true self from anybody. I feel like if you truly don't want to do something, and you may, you know, again, love flows through you and to you. You may find loving ways of communicating with people, with things, certain experiences, right? Your job, your landlord, whoever this is, like, you know what I mean? Whatever this is about, you may communicate with love that, you know, you're making a decision to put you first. And there's nothing wrong with that. This is a powerful week, you guys. Let's see what else needs to be heard, said, and honored. All right, we have the Queen of Cups, and she was in reverse, and she just flipped right side up. That's self-love. That's choosing self, nurturing self. You know what I mean? Giving to self, taking care of your emotional needs. Sorry, you guys. I think I have cat hair on my nose. I think I'm okay. But yes, taking care of your emotional needs. Let me see. Hopefully you guys can see what this looks like. But the Queen of Cups, you know what I mean? She sits on her throne, and she's very loving. She's very nurturing. She's very caring. I feel like TLC is really the theme for this week, but really directed inward, right? Really directed at self. The Star in reverse, yeah, because some of you guys, you didn't have... To me, the Star in reverse lately has really been signifying like a lack of healing. I feel like for you guys, you didn't have maybe the opportunity, or you didn't take advantage of an opportunity in the past to heal yourself. And this is what's changing, right? Some of you guys are now turning your back on this energy, this old energy of, you know, not focusing on what you need to heal, or not focusing on yourself, or not focusing on your own needs. And you're saying, to hell with that. Now it's time for me to focus on me. What do I need? Look, Three of Wands, what is it that I need? And then your ships come in. Then you get what you're looking for because you're now tipping the scales of balance. That's what they keep giving me. Like you're tipping the scales of balance back to focusing on self. Not to say you never, tend to other people. You never show up for other people, but you're no longer not showing up for you. You know what I mean? Then we have the moon. Yeah, look at this, you guys. Some of you guys you're waiting at this point now, but you don't know what you're waiting for. That's so funny. Some of you guys are going to be this week, you're going to be loving on self, and you're going to be maybe waiting for something miraculous to happen as a result of all of the self-love. But I feel like whatever's going to happen is going to be really low key behind the scenes. Like the effects of your self-love, what you're going to get as a result of that. First of all, it's going to heal you on an emotional level, but I also feel like the moon represents secrets, right? Things that are done in the dark. So I feel like, or also like, mystery, the illusion of the unknown. And I feel like some of you guys with all the self-love, you're not even going to be aware of how much you're receiving, how much you're really giving to yourself. It's going to be something that maybe it catches you, I was going to say off guard. We have the Knight of Wands here. Some of you guys, your energy is going to be renewed as a result of this, right? You're going to feel like you have more, I heard the word enthusiasm, but some of you guys are going to feel like you have more energy to pursue certain things, to go after certain things. You have more inspiration, more excitement about things, more passion for things, right? Two of Cups. Some of you guys are really coming into union with your masculine and feminine energies. Some of you guys were too in your feminine, which is very giving. She gives to other people, but I feel like some of you guys now are stepping into that masculine where you now know how to maybe set boundaries, right? Masculine energy is very good at like setting boundaries, making decisions, saying this is no, no, no. The logical, almost like ego-based energy. But think of like, I don't want to say like high vibrational ego, that's like counterintuitive, but it's more or less like the divine masculine energy. There we go. That's what's going to be kicking in for a lot of you guys this week. Sorry guys, headband vibes. But all in all, it's going to be an energy that really empowers you to really focus on self, to become one with self. The Two of Cups, it can talk about, a union with people outside of you, maybe like romantically, I like you, you like me, let's be boyfriend, girlfriend, or girlfriend, girlfriend, boyfriend, boyfriend, however you identify. But it also can talk about having this union of self, your divine masculine, your divine feminine, right? And so these energies come together in a very harmonious way. This week, you may find that your energies are coming together in a harmonious way because you are tipping the scales in the favor of balance. Any last messages for the collective? Let's give it another shuffle. Look, we got church bells. You guys, I'm talking to somebody. This message is for somebody. Anything else? All right, we have the Two of Wands. Yeah, you guys are going to be looking to the future or looking towards the future in a very like optimistic way going forward. The Ace of Cups. Yeah, the High Priestess with the Eight of Swords. Some of you guys are going to realize, like your guides are telling you this week, that the key to get out of your... Sorry guys, I just want to keep it the same way I had it. The key to getting out of your situation, especially if you have been going through like an overwhelming time and you've been circling with the same thoughts in your head. I'm talking about like negative thinking patterns, right? Negative belief systems. And they've been on literally like rinse, wash, repeat, if that's how you say it. This is the week that your intuition is going to be showing you how to look towards the future and leave this energy behind you. And you do so. Like I'm hearing like the key is really self-love. The more you love on self, the more you realize that this energy doesn't serve you and you are able to release it. And your intuition, your guides, your angels, they're really going to be present with you this week as you are working through this energy. Some of you guys are going to be getting like, again, some downloads this week for the purpose of growth, right? Like it's going to really inspire you to do something different or to handle something differently or to go about a situation in a different way or a different manner. So you guys, we're going to close out with some Moonology advice for the week and see what needs to be heard, said, and honored. You guys, I like to I just skipped the whole you guys just now. You guys, I like to shuffle the cards backwards. Like I don't usually like to see the message, but sometimes I'll shuffle them like that because when you shuffle them one direction like all the time, they get like a bend in them, which it shows that you use your cards. But I like them to be crisp. Like I like things to feel new. I try to take care of my decks, but I use them often, so the wear and tear is real. But nonetheless, we're going to get these cards of advice going. I see expect powerful change. Yeah, some of you guys I just heard you shaking it up, changing it up this week. Some people around you are going to be mad. It's okay. It's okay. Look, you see, like you're going to be the smiling mask and some people around you are going to be the frowning mask. Like that's okay. Get creative. You'll figure out a way to Find your peace when there's maybe chaos breaking loose around you, or maintain your peace when other people cannot maintain theirs. You'll find your way. Get creative. For some of you guys, it's by tapping into what you enjoy. Surrender to the divine this week. So whatever you're going through, I just heard, give it to God. Give it to God. Like, whether you have to surrender it in meditation, like, you know what I mean, peaceful among thorns, this person is meditating. Whether you have to do it in prayer, right? Whether you have to do it by tapping into what makes you happy, your passions, your desires, you know, the things that light you up on the inside, whatever that looks like for you, right? But give whatever your struggles are this week to God. The universe literally is coming through to help you out. We have bring love into the situation, and this is new moon in Aquarius. So some of you guys are entering a new period of self-love. You're bringing more love into the situation, bringing more love into your experience by loving on self more. Aquarius energy, you guys, is like the energy of the rebel. It's doing things outside the norm, right? And I feel like some of you guys, by bringing more love into the situation, that's really something outside of the norm for you. Most people don't expect that from you, especially the people that know you now, especially if they are in parasitic energy. I'm telling you guys, like, I just feel like there's somebody around you, or there's a situation set up around you or in your experience where it's really draining you of whatever life force you have, your energy, you know what I mean, like your happiness. But I just heard it's because you're allowing it to, as I'm fixing the high priestess, right? And so some of you guys, your guys are going to be showing you the ways in which you've been giving away your power also this week, right? But we have hold your vision. Some of you guys know what you want out of life. You know what it is that you're looking for. The universe this week is going to ask you to hold your vision, to make sure that you don't give up on what is important to you. We have a new romantic cycle begins, but I just heard like falling in love with self. So some of you guys are going to be, I did see 2 of Cups, and I see a new romantic cycle begins. Some of you guys are going to be attracting new love. Not per se this week is what I feel. I feel like because of the love you're giving to self, new love comes your direction. You know what I mean? New level. I don't want to say new level, new devil, but it's more like, you know, new level, new connections, put it that way. And so some of you guys are going to be attracting romantic partnerships as a result of all the self-love. But I feel like whatever partner you attract is just a reflection of how much love you have for yourself at that time. So the more love you give to yourself this week, you know what I mean, the more love you give to yourself, period, in general, the better it plays out for you. And then we have emotions are running high. So you may find, again, that not just your emotions this week, but the emotions of other people, again, around you, are going to be running high. You're going to be dealing with a lot of people's emotions, including maybe your own. Make sure you know how to maintain your peace this week, right? You know how to maintain the things that keep you zen, the things that keep you. And it's so funny, you guys. I really wanted to hit the sound bowl to get into like zen vibes, and I didn't really know why, but I did feel called to kind of like, I don't know, like just mellow out the energy. So maybe some of you guys need some sound bowl healing this week. There are beautiful videos on YouTube. Also, if you have a sound bowl at home, feel free to use that too, right? Get into the energy in your own divine timing and, you know, with your own physical energy. Because let me tell you, listening to something through audio, through the TV, you know what I mean, through the radio, through your phone, through your laptop, it's cool. But this is my opinion. You guys don't have to agree, but I feel like technology does it almost like distorts a little bit like the natural frequency of whatever it is that you're listening to, right? When you hear it like live in person in front of you, it's almost like listening to your favorite artist, you know, in your, what I wanted to say iPod. What generation am I from? Oh my God. Like, you know, you listen to Apple Music, right? To Chris Brown, somebody like your favorite artist, versus seeing them in concert. It's like in person, even if they don't sound exactly perfect, you know what I mean? There's no mixing and mastering of the track. They're singing live, so it's raw, you know what I mean? But there's something about that interaction in person that gives more life, it gives more energy. So if you have a sound bowl at home, or if you're able to get one, borrow one, you know what I mean, rent one, I don't know if they do that, but you know, get into the energy of like maybe music, doing things that can cleanse you. But if not, you know what I mean, do what you can. Maybe for some of you, again, meditation is definitely going to be a good theme for you this week. But get it how you can, you guys. The vibe is definitely healing, focusing on self-love, saying, you know, no when you really want to say no, when you would have in the past maybe said yes. You know, keeping those boundaries firm. 7 of Wands energy. So until next time, you guys, with the next weekly predictions, I love you. I will see you in the next video. I will be probably doing another pick a card maybe this weekend. We will see. If not, maybe I'll film another pick a card right after this. We'll see. But if not, catch it next week. You know what I mean? When I drop those vibes. I love you guys. Thank you for vibing again. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all the good things. And I will see you next time. Peace.